Hey everyone, welcome back to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I'm Insetik. With me again is Blank Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
Matt Rocks 101.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And we picked up Canuck.
What's poppin'?
Alright, so today we're heading to Philadelphia, which, again, in my 30 seconds of research that I did 30 seconds before the video started, is again composed of some real life spots, some real life skater spots, and just some real, spots that are in Philly, mainly Love Park and then FDR Skatepark together. Yeah. And so, yeah.
This is also the last level before the last competition, the bull ring.
Yeah, though in this case it's a THPS park, of course.
Hey,
what?
Your host,
man.
147, make a wish.
Fucking hoes are
So
late.
what? I missed.
You're
it.
unconscious, dude.
I wish someday all of us.
It's
would be
too
hoes.
late. It's not 147 anymore.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
138
you're also
now.
supposed to keep your wishes to yourself, right? Like
Yeah,
that's
they
what
don't
happens
come
when you
true.
see a meteor or something.
Well,
You know
I
why
wish
people
for
say
all
that?
of us. How come?
The reason they say to keep your wish to yourself is because nobody gives a shit about your wishes.
Right. Yeah. It's like when you
It's
start
like,
talking
you
about
see
your
a shooting
dreams.
star, make a wish. Oh, I wish for shut up. No. Shut up. I don't give a shit. Shut up.
Yeah.
I say that to children all the time. 11, make a wish. Oh, I wish for shut your fucking face.
So, okay. So, Canuck, you were looking to see the Casper to 360 flip, and so
fuck
yeah.
I had bought it and put it on my character because it's kind of got a special property. If you do that trick, that manual, when you have like no speed, when you're basically at a standstill, there is kind of a secret second part to it, that freestyling part, where your character will, start doing other cool ground tricks with the board.
They start vibing.
I did not know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they start vibing, and you get an extra, part 2 multiplier.
I remember when I was my first experience with this game was the iOS port back on my iPod Touch
Lord.
Generation 4.
I'm so old.
I remember.
He's just so young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting that his
We're normal aged. He's not.
I keep forgetting that their birthday was yesterday, as in their day of birth. As in their literal day of birth was yesterday.
So everybody who's not around our age is not normal.
That wasn't a good way of putting it.
I like this new
No, that was the
standard.
best way of putting it. It's
I like
true.
this new standard of what's normal.
Normality.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, we're the normal generation. Everybody before or after us was not normal.
Oh man, what was I? Oh yeah,
iOS port.
on the iOS port. That's how I would get points. I would just because I would always play with Rodney Mullen because he was my favorite skater.
Yeah.
And I would just like, especially in Venice Beach for some reason, I would always just stop wherever I was and I would just spam that over and over. I would just I would do the Casper 360 flip, get the freestyling, jump, do a 180 kick flip, and then do it again for like a minute.
Wish.
Yeah. So, as I showed off, that jump up to where you need to drain the fountain is pretty hard if you don't know what you're doing. And what you need to do is get a whole lot of speed. And it's like, well, how exactly do I do that? And so I've kind of found that if you, just from the start of a run, kind of to get up to your special, if you do like a blunt side or a nose blunt side grind, and then flip out. But basically the important part is to get like special and kind of make a combo. The way I'm describing it, just fucking watch. Like, if you keep a combo going, you keep up your speed. So like I do that world's most obvious gap, and then I manual into grinding the rail that goes down the stairs. And
To keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
to keep the momentum, and then I can, boneless off of the jump and get up there. Whereas if I did not manual between, doing the ramp and then grinding the rail, I probably wouldn't have the air to do that next jump.
Interesting.
Yeah, that jump always sucked, especially on the iOS port. But like, it
Yeah.
always sucked in every version of the game.
But
It's
yeah, I
kind
guess
of
is
wild
the
to me that they
iOS
even
port.
ported it to the iOS.
How is
Yeah.
the iOS port? Is it any good?
I mean, again, it was the first version of this game that I played, so I loved it. Like then, like I didn't understand why everyone hated it. And
Okay,
then
so it's not
I
very
wo-
good.
Yeah, so when I actually like played it on a PS2 actually, like, you know, backwards compatibility. But when I beat it on a PS2, like sometime later, I actually found that old iPod 4 and like I played it again and I was like, wow, this is uncontrollable.
I mean, I imagine you can't plug a controller and you're just
Oh,
trying
you
to
could,
like
actually.
push your thumbs on the right parts of the touch screen.
You actually could plug a controller in, but no,
Oh.
I didn't do that. I don't have like a...
So was the actual port bad, or was just the way
No, the port
you'd have
itself
to
was
play it
fine.
on a touch screen?
Yeah, no, the
I
bad
imagine
part
the
was
port-
like playing it on a touch
Okay,
screen.
okay.
Yeah, like an
Especially
iPod.
on, like-
At that point, the technology was probably significantly stronger than, you know, the PS1.
The Game
So,
Boy ports.
you know, the port
Yeah.
was probably...
Like, it looked as
If
good
it,
as
if
the
it was
you can get
functional,
up
then
here.
it was perfect, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, what? That's how you got the hidden tape?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
You
know
can either
that.
go upwards or
Bullshit.
downwards.
yeah. And
That
if you
fucking
grind the
tape-
whole thing,
That
you get
fucking...
you get the
You get
fly-by-wire
fly-by-wire.
gap, which then crashed afterwards. But
Yeah.
yeah, just another example. Like, I grinded, flip trick, manualed over to the staircase, grinded down it. I did a different version of it, but that still gave me enough speed. Like, just do that. Yeah.
I always made a point to make sure that I had a fully upgraded board by the time I made it to Philadelphia, because the extra speed that you get from that made that gap a lot easier.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those things where when I first got back to it, replaying this game, it was sort of like, how the hell did I do this as a kid?
Yeah.
And then I genuinely had to like look up other videos of people doing it to kind of get like not a consensus, but just sort of see if everyone was doing the same thing or if
Yeah.
people could
If there were
do
other
different
strats, yeah.
things.
Hey, look, it's where all of Bam Margera's tapes were from. This area. Or it seems like a good half of them.
It's weird. Like, as I get older, I kind of, in retrospect, kind of imagined I would have more things where I was like, looking back at what I did as a kid in games and think like, how the hell did I do this? But like, instead, I have had the opposite experience where I look back at some stuff that I like struggled with as a kid, and I'm like, how the hell did I have trouble with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel here, because I had a lot of trouble with this game, but looking back at it, I must have just been a really stupid fucking kid.
Yeah, I must have just been an
I was a
idiot.
really dumb kid. Like, this does not look as hard as I remember it being.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, that's kind of the point of an Insetik video, to make it look easy.
Well, I mean, yeah, and Tony Hawk, since you actually have speed, you can go around and do things, quickly. So you actually need reactions and stuff.
Yeah.
So there have been moments in this where, my
As a kid, you would have better reaction times.
as a
Yeah.
kid I could do that, and then now that I'm twice as old, it's like, oh my god, game, slow down.
Yeah.
Please.
I don't know, I feel like I have the opposite effect, where as a
Like
kid,
all those
I
times
wouldn't
I
have
have
had
so
good
much
reaction
speed, I'm
times.
riding around and bumping off of things.
Yeah.
Riding
I
around,
remember-
like I said in the first game, riding around bumping off of things and hearing "ooh" was most of my experience with this game as a child. Is hearing "ooh" as I bumped off the wall again.
As your skater like throws their chest
must have
forward
been-
and backwards.
I must have been very young when I played
But I
these
mean, like,
games.
I don't even mean, like, I mean in, like, all kinds of games. Like, I was playing through Halo Reach again, and, I remember when I got Halo Reach, I actually beat Halo Reach's campaign on Heroic, like, in an afternoon. When I was a kid, like, single player, and now I'm struggling with it again. And I'm like, it should be easier since I'm using a mouse and keyboard now. But, like,
Yeah.
I'm just having so much fucking trouble with it.
Now that you're normal age.
Yeah, now that
yeah, before
no,
you were
I was always
abnormally.
normal age.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
not being at the current age I am. It's that whatever age I am, I'm normal age. Everyone else
It's
is weird.
relative.
It moves
So
with
I believe we have a bonus clip that I included here.
Oh, hell yeah.
I had to re-record Philadelphia because my first
yeah.
recording had pretty bad screen tearing on like the top of it, but
Oh.
I got the sick score with a super sick trick the last second, but you see it coming, don't you?
Oh,
Oh
no.
fuck yeah!
Fuck.
Oh, God, she's dead. Oh, they killed her.
Yeah.
So when you said you
They
see it
killed her,
coming,
no.
At first, I thought you meant like 147, and I was like, "You're way past that, bud."
Oh no, I meant the bus.
Release the steamer is dead.
I'll be honest, I didn't see it coming, but as soon as you said that, I was like, oh no.
Oh, she's in
no.
the street. Oh no, she's wearing her AirPods.
No.
She can't hear
Our
us.
first edition AirPods from 2000.
Yeah.
Gator in the sheets, corpse on the streets.
Oh. Wait, what?
Not wrong.
That's on my Tinder profile, skater in the sheets.
Because you love to grind.
Yes, thank you. So yeah, that was Philadelphia. It's a great level, but that jump up to drain the fountain can be real hard if you don't, figure out exactly how to go at it. But next up, we're going to the final level, the final competition level, the bull ring. If we get our third gold, then we're all gold, baby. We'll have 100%ed the game with a character.
Yeehaw.
So yeah, join us then.